Sorry, folks. I can just barely hear my friend Efrey screaming and bashing his head through the wall over and over again. And he's using Spanish words and curse. Yeah, he's cursing in Spanish. Calling someone a puto. Sorry. Efrey, my friend Efrey, is a big fan of this franchise. Me, it's a good franchise with the first two movies. The third one's okay. The remake, 2003, I actually don't mind. I actually don't mind it. And of course, that is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The original, I think, is the best one. It's a classic. The sequel is a lot of fun. Dennis Hopper, Bill Moseley. The third one is not that bad. I think it's just okay. But I like Ken Foree. I like Viggo Mortensen. It does have its good notes. Sally got neutered. Even the unrated version is not the true unrated version, because that version was gone. I forget, there's a definite story about that, about how that was thrown away or just cut out. Bob Shea, someone else was said, "You go do that," like an idiot. So when you see the unrated version of Chainsaw Massacre 3, it's not the true unrated version. That's what I'm getting at. But it's an okay film. The fourth one, I hate. I know people liked it. Teach their own. I hate the fourth one. It's a terrible kind of remake of the first movie, but with an FBI agent type of guy that has like, didn't he have like a piercing or a butt plug or something on his belly button or some nipples or something? I forget. Something weird, just for weird sake. The 2003 remake I thought was actually one of the better remakes, especially produced by Michael Bay. The prequel to that, one of the dumbest endings ever, where 7-foot tall guy with a 4-foot chainsaw snuck into the backseat of the small car and like a ninja snuck his chainsaw to the back seat to kill the woman in front of him. I don't know how he did that. Hypnosis, I guess. Osmosis, I don't know. And then, what, Chainsaw Massacre 3D? The 3Ds in your face? Trying to make a Bukkake? Leatherface? A movie that already no one remembers even was a thing? Must be, do your thing, cuz. In 3D. Texas Chainsaw 3D. That's why I looked at this and I just go, why? And that was my thing at the beginning, because I guarantee you, if I talk to my friend or email my friend, he emailed me back, why? Why another reboot of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? How many reboots do we need before they go stop? Feel like Ward and Graveyard Shift. Just stop, sir. Stop. Just stop it. Stop the shit. Again, you just say, technically the third one was kind of a reboot because, well, they ignored the second movie. So that, the third film ignored the second film. The fourth one, I don't even know what sequels are in continuity with the fourth one. Maybe just the first one? I don't even know. It seemed like a remake, so it might as well be a reboot, part 4. Just like, who is Matthew McConaughey? Who are all these characters? So, yeah, part 4 you might as well call a reboot. 2003 was a remake. Texas Chainsaw 3D was kind of a reboot or sequel to the first movie. God, I feel I want to puke. I say reboot in the fact that they want to reboot a franchise because they wanted Texas Chainsaw 3D to have more sequels. But it was so bad, someone had common sense and said stop. Leatherface. Now this is from Ryan and Andy Tohill, who directed The Dig. I don't know what the hell The Dig is. Is there a golden shovel? You don't want to bury someone with it? The Tohill's vision is exactly what the fans want. It's violent, exciting, and so depraved it will stay with you forever. This is a statement from the producer, Fede Alvarez. Who is Fede Alvarez? The director of the Evil Dead remake and Don't Breathe. Great. The movie with a turkey baster filled with cum. That movie. With wannabe Daredevil. And no likable characters. I didn't give a shit if they lived or died. Don't Breathe. Don't bother. Evil Dead remake, yeah, the remake where the only thing worth the shit was the gore and nothing else, because I didn't care about the characters. It took away some of the cooler supernatural aspects of the original Evil Dead, so you didn't get moments like the light bulb filling up. I'm not saying to copy those elements. I'm saying, okay, if you want to do another one, what more can you do with that variety of the Evil Dead? Like in the original, the light bulb filled up with blood and the projector and Ash sticking his hand in the mirror but it's made of water. Again, I'm not saying to redo that stuff. I'm saying what more of that aspect you don't do creativity-wise. And there was none of it. It was just, let's put 80 more buckets of gore. And I like gore. But that's the only thing good in that movie is the gore. And I'm like, I don't think it was worth it. Apparently I'm not alone because there's no sequels to that. Maybe I am alone, but there's still no sequels to it. But yeah, the Evil Dead remake, Don't Breathe, yeah, that's your producer. And then these guys, I don't know what the fuck, what the fuck is The Dig? Does it star Dirk Diggler? Killing people with his dick? Plot details are being kept under wraps, but we do know that Chris Thomas Devlin, who the hell is that? Is penning the script which Alvarez and Sayagus will produce. The Tohill's first feature film The Dig premiered at the Galway Film Fleeth. What the fuck is that? F-L-E-A-D-H. Fleeth? In 2018, winning Best Irish Feature. So it can't be Best Feature, it has to be a Best Irish Feature. Before being accepted at the Toronto International Film Festival and scoring a nomination at the British Independent Film Awards. Of course, it tells about the original film. I don't understand. Even the comments say it. I'm done with all these reboots. Chainsaw Massacre is a classic. Unless there's something new or interesting to say, leave it be. Do something else. Try an original idea. Or am I being crazy? No, you're not crazy, David Griffiths. You're not crazy. Dave's not here. To be honest, what I really want is this franchise to go silent for a good long time. Let a decade pass. Maybe revisit this one after that. I always say no, but okay, yeah, and then another girl, I totally agree. Leave Chainsaw Massacre alone for some years. I would say you don't need any more at all. Make your own fucking movies. This is what I'm talking about. And then people get mad at me, like, why are you mad? I'm not, well, I guess I am mad. I mean, I'm just confused more than mad. Leatherface went direct to fucking VOD. Barely got into theaters. That's how much they gave, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Precedence. That's not the right word. That's how much importance they gave to that film. Concerning some of the films that do get in the theaters, I mean, The Grudge reboot got in the theaters. You know, some of these movies that got in the theaters. Some of these horror movies that got in the theaters. Like The Turning. The Turning got into theaters. But Leatherface didn't. Granted, they both suck, but oh my god, man, I don't get it. Texas Chainsaw 3D was, as far as I know, universally hated. Texas Chainsaw, 3 dicks in my face. Where a family came out of the fucking blue. Family come out of the fucking walls. But the lynch mob are the real bad guys. They're killing a family that murdered people and ate them and were cannibals and fucking stripped their faces off to wear as a mask. And you're saying that the lynch mob are the actual bad guys. That's how stupid Texas Chainsaw 3D is. And then if you find out you're related, 10 seconds later you're a killer. Do your thing, cuz. Or what the fuck she said. And a cop who's supposed to be our good guy lets a mass killer go instead of shoot him in the head because his brethren, the lead girl, says, I'll take care of him. You do that. You're letting a serial killer go? You're the worst cop in history, of film history. And the movie's so stupid it made us think he's the good guy. I'm like, no wonder they want to fucking kill this bitch. If 10 seconds later she turns to a bad guy, the lynch mob are the smart ones. Yeah, we better kill her. And they were right. They were fucking right. Because in 10 seconds she's like, oh, I'm crazy now. I'm crazy. You want crazy bitch? Yeah, great. Now another goddamn reboot. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Can't be more comedic. Part 2 already did that. You're not going to be as suspenseful as the first one. The remake, to be honest, the 2003 film has not aged that badly. Like, you could pop that in theaters today and people would not notice much of a difference. Film quality wise, meaning cinematography wise, picture quality wise. I always like the look of the 2003 film. It looked like a painting. I know that sounds stupid, but the color scheme looked like a painting, like a dark painting. I don't know how to word it other than that. What more can you do? You don't have it take place in the 70s again? Be another period piece? Is it going to be in today's age? Just another typical redneck? I mean, there's been 1,000 direct-to-video movies about rednecks in the woods killing people. What are you going to do? Chainsaw, I've seen a chainsaw used in various ways throughout the films. Again, what are you going to do? That's why sometimes enough is enough. You don't have another hitchhiker. There's going to be a female Leatherface or a female hitchhiker who tempts men and then seduces men to come into her van or whatever, and then Leatherface kills them. No, they'll keep Leatherface a male. They'll probably have the hitchhiker be a female, or maybe the cook be a female or something. This Leatherface will be played by Sam Jackson, so anytime he kills someone with a chainsaw, he says, motherfucker. What more can you do with Chainsaw Massacre? Please tell me. What more can be done? Please tell me, producers. Please tell me, directors. What more can you do? Give me some answers. They already had the backstory of Leatherface. Twice now. In Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning and Leatherface. You already had more comedic in part 2. Yeah, more of the weird, quirky one with like that shitty 4th film. God, these reboots, they want the Halloween 2018 money. That's why they're doing it. That's exactly the only reason why they're doing it. Halloween 2018, when a film becomes successful like that other people want to pick it and run with it, make it in a small budget, hopefully do a good opening weekend, enough that maybe elicit a sequel, maybe a third one, maybe. But how many of these fucking reboots actually go past a part 2, let alone a part 3? How many of them? Let's think about this. Child's Play, I liked it. Only gonna be one movie. Friday the 13th, didn't mind it. Only got one movie. Nightmare on Elm Street, piece of shit. One movie. Chainsaw Massacre. Well, it got the beginning, a prequel. That's it. Poltergeist, horrible fucking remake. Thankfully, one movie. The Evil Dead, useless other than gore. Only one movie. There's a fucking pattern here. Am I the only one that see a pattern? The only one that's getting sequels was Halloween 2018. Because all of a sudden they said, we're going to have 2 sequels. Why not just one? No, it's going to be 2. Wait a minute. I thought people were telling me, well, this is going to be the only one, Matt. I remember people telling me that when Halloween 2018 came out. There's only going to be one movie, Matt. And I'm going, no, there's going to be sequels. No, Matt. They said there's going to be the only one. Yeah, that's why they're making Halloween Kills and Halloween Sucks, whatever the Halloween Ends, to be fair. People think I just bitch, and yeah, I do bitch a lot because there's a lot of stuff to bitch about. There's a lot of stuff to bitch about. You know what? People are like, well, you want to create something new. There's nothing that you can do that's 100% original. I'm not saying 100% original. How about 40% original? 20% original? Back in the day, I remember a film called Wrong Turn, the first one. That has elements of Hills of Eyes, maybe a teeny bit Chainsaw Massacre, teeny bit. Probably more Hills of Eyes. But, you know, backwoods horror. I liked the first Wrong Turn. Saw that in the theater. Enjoyed it. Sequel, Wrong Turn 2, decent. Everything after that was horrible. But there you go. They did something not 100% original, a little bit different. Liked it. Obviously successful enough because they made a shitload of sequels. Tried direct to video, but still. I am surprised they don't do Friday the 13th and like these. I mean, they did with Leatherface, the VOD, but I'm surprised these other franchises, they just don't go VOD. Like, you had all those Wrong Turns and all those back to the Children of the Corn, direct to video. And yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do that with Friday the 13th and such. Does there be enough people renting it? And but I guess they really expected Friday the 13th is the legal battles, that's why. But even these other franchises, I'm surprised that just they would get money in the VOD market. I mean, I just don't understand. People say money. I get the money, but at the same, I mean, Texas Chainsaw 3D was not a big blockbuster, and then the point that Leatherface went to VOD. If it went in theaters, maybe a couple, not widespread. I mean, if that doesn't tell anything, I don't know what does. I don't know what does. But what do I know, right? Either way, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. And I think I can still hear my friend Effrey streaming. What the fuck? Why? Yeah, Efrey, I agree with you, my friend. I agree with you.